BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top trade. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at some of these charts. I'll make a real quick video this morning. I don't need to hone in on anything in particular. So let's focus on Bitcoin's 4 hourly. So what we see here, the 4 hourly does have a pump signal. The pump signal was generated at 69,300. You could make the case that we probably did already pump to 71,500. But since then we've consolidated down to a 10 exponential, 10 exponential, 10, and so really what we're looking to do is hold this 10 exponential. That would be the current price of 69,684. Now if that gets lost and breaks down, it's not a big deal. The next big bounce target is going to be 68,570 or 683, basically 21 and 20 simple. And if it all gets lost, which it might, we'll be looking for 65,300. This sort of thing might not necessarily all happen today. There's no real reason why it should. These targets are on here just so we know if we start to lose areas, we can buy back at areas lower. Now there is a chance, and this does happen from time to time, when you have a descending triangle, or in this case a symmetrical triangle that was given to us by our 200 exponential, that what sometimes does happen is you get a fake out, as we can see here, that the apex basically was here. We're talking about the 200 exponential and then the descending trend line. That was the apex, very close to the end. And normally I would always prefer to see a breakout. You know, here would have been okay for an immediate continuation straight up to the top, but here could result in a fake out. So it might be the case that we actually come all the way down, not just to here, but to the 200 exponential. And again, that can happen over the next couple of days and still maintain this big boxy zone. And again, that target is 65,500, give or take. That could be the case. So all I'm saying to you is, these are the supports. Multiple supports spoil for choice. So the only other way to really think about how we're going to get down to these areas is momentum. What's momentum look like? Consolidating over here, that's fine, it's just normal. You could think of a trend line such as this. A breakout of the trend line would like to give you a breakout on price action. Same thing with the money flow index. Now we're not looking for that over here. The histogram's been ticking over, which makes it feel like it is more like a consolidation. So you're really going to have to push me to these limits. I'm going to go to a 1 hourly time frame. The 1 hourly is giving us an opportunity just around here, about $1,000 away from where we're at right now. 50 exponential, and that'll be fine as well. That'll be golden cross retest bottom of this Bollinger Band. So I think the best way to say it is the general direction for Bitcoin is up. Our pullback to any of these areas is fine. It was kind of like what we were saying as we were coming down here. It says whether we get supported around these areas or we come down lower, the end result should be up here. So really, do you want to scale in and scale out, or do you want to try to navigate the absolute low so you can be a hero and buy it? Because you might not get it, that's all I'm saying. On another note, what I am going to say though, is that there's so many black swans buzzing around these charts. Like, it kind of makes me feel a little intimidated in a way. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And I was saying on the stream last night, sometimes you've got to think about trusting your gut as well as what you see on the charts. And you know, what we see on Ethereum here is, you know, rejection. This could just be a lower higher at this point. And the operative word being could. But we've got stuff going on in other countries. You know, you've got the thing going on in Russia last week. You've got that boat thing going on the other day. Was it just yesterday? You've got stuff going on in the Middle East. You've got stuff going on in Ukraine. You've got stuff going on everywhere. And it feels like every time I wake up in the morning, rather than reach for the phone and check Bitcoin's price and sort of looking to see if there's any updates on you know, BBC News or something like that, or Twitter to tell me about the next catastrophe which has happened while I've been sleeping. So with that comes a feeling in my gut to say that, yeah, we've been expecting something to happen this year. Feels a little early for it to happen, but it could. Things can happen at any point, and they can just pull all this straight back down. So let's just be cautious, be realistic about what it is that we're doing over here. Not overexposing ourselves in these markets, despite the fact that they still look really good. They do, they all look really good. It's just the world doesn't feel particularly good at the moment. That's my problem. Right, I gotta go. Get those kids dressed. And I'll speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.